In their lives, most men think they need to please women with their money, looks, or charm. But what if I told you that the understanding women's hidden psychological triggers and weaknesses is key to attraction? Both men and women have subconscious wants, weaknesses, and emotional responses that they can't always control. Most men don't know how to recognize these weaknesses or use them to their advantage. Today we're going to look at 10 of these weaknesses in women. Once you understand these psychological triggers, you'll never deal with women the same way again. Let's start with the power of emotional certainty. Women are very emotional, but that doesn't mean they're out of control. It just means that they make a lot of decisions based on their feelings, especially when it comes to relationships. One of their biggest secret flaws is that they need to be emotionally sure of everything. Women want to feel emotionally safe with a man, not just passionate or exciting. They want stability, the knowledge that they won't be left behind when things get tough. This is why women are subconsciously drawn to men who don't show emotional instability, men who seem calm even when things are going badly. A man who is too moody, reactive, or mentally dependent on her will quickly lose her attention because it shows that he is weak. Think about it this way: women want to feel safe, and that safety comes from being able to control your feelings no matter what. When a woman feels like she has to emotionally support you, the roles have been switched. You're now the weak one, and she's been put in charge. This kills attraction quickly. Instead, show stoic confidence. This means that you stay calm when she's upset and don't complain or panic when problems arise. You deal with them with quiet confidence. The man who gives women emotional security becomes a safe haven for them, and they will always be drawn to that man. Two women are often drawn to what they can't have because it's in their nature to value things that are hard to get. This is why diamonds, luxury cars, and limited edition trainers are so desirable. When it comes to attraction, women work the same way. They look for a woman's hidden weakness. She is attracted to men she can't fully have. Men who are too available, too eager, or too obvious about their attraction lose value in a woman's eyes. She may enjoy the attention, but she won't chase it. On the other hand, men who make her feel distant and mysterious make her want to close that gap. This is why women often go crazy for men who seem uninterested or hard to read. It's not that they want to be ignored, it's because their subconscious mind values uncertainty more. So how can you use this to your advantage? Not all the time be available. Keep your independence and make her wonder when she'll see you again. Don't let her take over your life, and slowly show her who you are. Don't tell her everything at once. Let her find you over time. Once a woman thinks she has fully won you over, she stops being interested in you. It's best to keep a part of yourself out of reach because she will always be after you. The effect of deep speech and presence that isn't said. A strong, deep voice is one of the most underrated psychological factors that can draw someone. People think that guys with deeper voices are more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just a random preference. It has roots in the way humans evolved. Women are naturally drawn to men with deep voices because they unconsciously show that they have a lot of testosterone and are a strong leader. But it's not just your voice, it's your whole presence. Women are weak in comparison to men who can take charge of a room without even trying. Presence is how you hold yourself, how you move, and how you respond to the people around you. A man with strong presence never fidgets or rushes, keeps eye contact without looking away, and speaks slowly and deliberately as if every word matters. A man with weak presence, on the other hand, has a slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice. These small things show low confidence. If a man wants to effortlessly attract women, he should first master his presence. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you without you having to say a word. 4. Women can't resist a man who walks away. If you want to make a woman feel scared, walk away like you don't need her. One of the biggest problems women have that no one sees is how they feel when they lose someone. It's just how the mind works. People value what they are afraid of losing. Most men do the opposite when they feel a woman pulling away. They chase her, beg her, explain themselves, and try to fix things. But this only shows that they need her more than she needs them. And as soon as a woman feels that, she loses interest. When a man can walk away without thinking, he shows that he has complete confidence. He's saying, "I'm not desperate for you, I have other options." That way of thinking makes women crazy, because if she knows you're ready to leave, if she treats you badly, plays games, or pulls away, she will naturally value you more. It's not about manipulating her, it's about self-respect. The rule is simple. Remember that a woman's biggest weakness is not a man's looks, money, or charm, but his purpose. If you're ready to walk away, you'll never have to chase 5. Women are naturally drawn to men who are motivated by something bigger than themselves. A man with a clear mission, whether it's starting a business, getting good at a skill, or reaching a personal goal, becomes magnetic. This is because purpose makes people attractive. Focus, discipline, and independence are traits that women can't resist. Most men make the mistake of making a woman their goal, which means they put her first. Above all else, making her feel like she's the only thing that counts, but this actually makes her less interested in you. Women don't want to be your center of attention. They want to join a bigger picture. She doesn't have to wait for him to text her. He doesn't have to drop everything. He's too busy chasing his own vision to answer her call, which makes him irresistible. So ask yourself what you're building and chasing. If you don't have a goal, women will know it and won't stay 6. What's wrong with controlled weakness? Being vulnerable is a fine line. If you show it too much, a woman will see you as weak. If you show it too little, she will see you as mentally unavailable. For men who know this paradox, women are weak. Men can be open, but only in ways that keep them strong. Men often think that women want them to be emotionally open all the time, but this isn't true. While women do want a man who can connect with them on a deep level, they are turned off by men who complain too much or look for emotional validation from them. The trick is to show vulnerability selectively. You acknowledge your emotions, but don't let them control you. You share your struggles, but only after you've gotten through them. You share personal details gradually, not all at once. If a man knows this, he sets up a strong dynamic. He makes a woman feel special when he opens up, but he never does this out of fear. A man who tells her all of his problems too soon, or who constantly needs to be reassured, will come across as needy and mentally unstable. On the other hand, a man who shows his inner world on his own terms will be irresistible. A man's feelings should be like a deep ocean. They should be there, but they shouldn't be too much. Men who are strong enough to be fragile, but smart enough to do it in a way that makes them stand out, think women are weak. 7 women are designed to test your strength. Most men don't know that women test them all the time. These tests aren't random, they're subconscious ways for women to find out how strong a man really is. A woman might disagree with you to see how strong you are, start small fights to see how cool you are, and act uninterested to see if you become insecure. These tests aren't meant to be hard, they're natural ways for women to weed out weak men. If a woman thinks a man is easily upset or overly emotional, she will lose respect for him. The secret is to never get upset when a woman puts you to the test. Instead, stay cool, smile, and don't let it bother you. If she challenges you, answer with confidence instead of defensiveness. Don't chase her if she pulls away. Let her come back. When a guy passes a woman's test, she can't find another man to date. Remember that women will only test men they like. So if she's testing you, that's a good sign. Just don't fail 8. Confidence in the face of rejection is hard to resist. Few men are brave enough to face rejection head-on, and women who are weak for men who treat it like it doesn't matter are untouchable. When a man laughs off rejection or even makes fun of it, it shows that he has strong self-worth. Men who are desperate are afraid of being turned down because they think they have no other choice. Strong guys don't care because they know how much they're worth. If a woman turns you down, just tell her, "Don't worry, you're lost. Good luck," laugh, nod, and walk away without giving it a second thought. The important thing is to never let failure bring you down. If a man can easily handle rejection, women will be drawn to him. Rejection doesn't hurt, but wanting approval does. When you stop worrying about rejection, women will feel your confidence and start chasing you instead. 9 women are crazy about guys who are hard to understand. If a woman always knows how you feel, she stops wondering, and when she stops wondering, she stops chasing you. Women are weak for men who keep them guessing. This doesn't mean playing games, it means keeping an air of mystery and unpredictability. Signs of a man who is too easy to read: he texts back right away. He talks about his feelings too soon. He's always looking for approval or reassurance. On the other hand, a high-value man attracts women by not being an open book. He keeps them interested by choosing what he shares. He responds at his own pace. He keeps an air of calm unpredictability. The man a woman can't stop thinking about is the one who can spark her fantasy. If she always knows what's going to happen next, the chase is over. The biggest weakness women have is that they can't resist a man who is in charge of himself. Most men are controlled by their desires. They chase women to feel validated and let lust guide their actions. But the men who are powerful are the ones who control their desires instead of letting them rule them. Women are weak when it comes to men who don't chase them mindlessly, choose wisely, aren't desperate for closeness, keep standards, are self-disciplined, and don't let pleasure determine their goals. When you stop chasing women, they'll start chasing you back. Women will always want a man who can say no and put his mission before his desires. Attraction isn't about tricks, it's about understanding psychology and mastering yourself. Women are drawn to men who have strength, purpose, and self-respect. If you develop these traits, women will not only want you, they'll need you. If you like this, subscribe to the Stoic Guide for more advice on mastering life and attraction. Don't give up, stay strong, and never chase.